Hi, it's the Beast, Pride, personal training, Merrick Boyle from 04 Dallas. Got a bunch of questions, newsletter questions, on individuals feeling like they're not getting the results. They feel like other people are fast forwarded, taking supplements, getting the cheating age kind of thing. Right off the bat, I'd like to just say, stop. Stop. You know, you're making yourself victims. You're making yourself, oh, why am I not getting results? That person there is making me feel how I feel inferior by the way they look. And that's first and foremost. You got to stop that right away. You got to feel good about yourself from within. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. And second, you don't know if anybody's doing anything wrong. You don't know if anybody's cheating unless you know. Right? So don't speculate something like that. Believe in yourself. Don't put anybody else down. Lift yourself up. Lift people up around you. Don't worry about putting people down. That's not going to work at all in the long run, or even in the short run, as far as making you feel better about yourself and making yourself look good, right? You're making yourself a victim. You're feeling sorry for yourself, and you're looking at your circumstances as something that you don't control, and in fact you do. You look at your circumstances as something that is out of your hands. You can't do this. That person's doing this, so therefore I have no control over different things. You guys work hard. You got to grind it out. I look at things, and I had some highs and lows in my life. When I graduated grad school, I had a tough time. I had a real tough time. I remember, sitting in my parents' house, looking on my couch. 6 months went by. I couldn't find any work. I was like, oh my goodness. I felt like the world was crashing in on me. And I remember looking up at the ceiling tiles, thinking to myself, things couldn't get any worse. And my life is terrible. Well, my mom passed on about 6 months ago, and we were best friends. God, thank you, God, for giving me the insight to treat her well, and to make her my best friend. I thank every day that I had that gift to know how great a parent was. And if you have a parent, please, tell them that you love them when they're here. Because, honest to goodness, going through, passing of death was the worst time of my life, the hardest thing I ever went through. But I do cherish the fact that I was good to her right to the end, and she was good to me, and we had a wonderful relationship right till the end. But I look at the circumstance, getting back to what I'm talking about, because the circumstance is controlling you. I'm looking up at the ceiling tile, feeling sorry for myself, feeling that my world's crashing in. We just got a great education. Right? 30 feet away. My mom, my dad are sitting there. And I'm thinking to myself, now, my God, I was so blessed. I had my mom 30 feet away, right? I'm so blessed, I didn't realize it, right? I wish I could have had anything. I'd give anything in the world to give her another hug, right? So my circumstances weren't so bad. It was all how I was perceiving my circumstances. I was in the midst of an angel, 30 feet away. And instead, I feel sorry for myself because I couldn't get my resume together. I couldn't get my PowerPoint, whatever I wanted to do with my job, searching under control. I feel sorry for myself. And the whole time, I had my mom there, and I had my dad there. And, I still have my dad with us, but, my mom 30 feet away, right? I mean, how did I miss that? I'll tell you one thing I did do, and I learned this, is that I'll never look 30 feet away anymore. I'll see what's around me. There's things around you. There's signs everywhere. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you're religious or not, there are signs designed out there to put you on your path to your dream, to your goal. But you got to be receptive. You got to be open to it. I remember, several times in the last thing since my mom passed on, I saw things that just give me goosebumps. And I can tell you, there's some times where things happen that were wrong, and I'm sitting there, but never am I a victim. Never am I saying I cannot rise above, because I know from experience and naivety from when I was younger, there's something 30 feet away. There's something 20 feet away. What is your 30 feet away that is waiting there for you to be seen? That is waiting to be seen, that's going to drive you to your goal. There's something there. There's signs everywhere. But you got to be willing and receptive to open and look at those signs. And also, you got to work hard. You got to work hard. I see all these different motivational people out there on Facebook and all that stuff talking about this, that, and the other thing. You believe, if you dream it, you can do it. This, blah, blah, blah. Get going. You got to work hard. I'm telling you, you get up at 5:30. Personal training, Pride Personal Training, virally successful. I'm so appreciative of all my clients, Pride, and they've given back to us more than we've given to them. They've changed our lives. One of the best people in the world, Pride Personal Training clients. Unbelievable. But we were virally successful. And the most important thing you got to recognize is that I get up, we get up at 5:30 in the morning. We train at 10 o'clock at night. We're meeting all weekend on YouTube and figuring out different ways that we can be better, certifications, whatever it might be, is that you got to work hard. And the one thing you hold constant, I say this in many videos, is that you're not going to be at work. Just work, 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 work. If you do that, signs will open up. Signs will open up. You'll be laying there, and I tell you what, it's an eye-waking moment when you're sitting there and you know you worked hard. You worked hard 6 months. No, you're not going out. You're not watching Walking Dead. You're not doing anything. 6 months, you're laying there, and all of a sudden, you realize a sign. You realize a sign. 6 months, hard working. 8 months, hard working. You didn't sleep hardly 4 hours a night. Right? You get up, you're working out. You're working out people 5:30 to 10 o'clock at night. You see a sign. Right? You see a sign 30 feet away. Your goose pimples on your arm. You realize that's something that directed me, something happening. Whether it's something on the news that you see, or even if someone gives you a look that gives you an insight into something that you need to do to make your dream happen. You get signs. I'm telling you, if you work hard, you got to work hard. You got to put it all behind. You can't be part of the pack. Society will have you believe that if you need to fit in, that you need to wear the things that are out there that are nice clothes and all that kind of stuff. It ain't going. I have socks on. It ain't changed my socks in a day and a half. I'm trained to go home, work hard. Right? I get up, half the time, I comb my hair, throw a hat on. I don't remember the last time I combed my hair. I get the hat on, run down here, shower up, work out hard, go home, eat in between trainings. You can work hard, and you see signs, but you got to believe. Number one, that the signs will be there. You got to be receptive to that. But number two is you got to work hard, right? And don't make yourself a victim. Don't say that guy's bigger than me, right? And it's because of that. Oh, he must be on steroids. Come on, that's just weak. That's you more or less saying, hey, you know what? I'm not strong enough enough to make that happen. I'm going to bring him down. And everybody, let me tell you something. Everybody, including your close friend who are laughing, know that you're insecure. You're afraid. You're afraid that, hey, I don't look so good. He looks good, so I'm going to put him down. Everybody knows what you're doing. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Not only that, but you know what you should do? Go shake that guy's hand. Say, you know what? You look fantastic, brother. You look fantastic. Maybe get some insight on how to get to where he was. So you can fight hard, right? Don't put people down. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. When you judge someone else, you judge yourself. You ain't judging that person. You're judging yourself. You're eating poison trying to get to your enemies. Come on, right? Don't let your circumstances define you. What is 30 feet away from you right now that is waiting to be seen, that's going to drive you to your goal? You got to ask yourself that. There's something 30 feet away. Now the day don't go by that I don't think back. My God, she was 30 feet away. And I could have done something to appreciate a little bit more at that time. Now, like I said, I thank God I had the insight into being with her every day and loving my life. But you know what? Don't let your circumstances define you, because it's never what it seems. It's never what it seems. You think you're out. You think you're done. You're not done. You're not even halfway cooked. You're ready to get started. You're going to warm up and catch fire. But you don't realize it because your mind is playing games on you. Oh, my God. Grad school, I can't find a job. Get going. Oh, I'm not getting any size. My girlfriend broke up with me. I'm never going to find anybody new. Get going. You're going to find someone new. There are other girls out there, right? You're going to get a job. You're going to turn the page. You learn from it. You get better, right? Don't let your circumstances define you. You can't let it do it, right? What's 30 feet away? What is 30 feet away right now? Think about that. You working hard enough? Are you working hard enough? Are you making it happen? I didn't know my whole first half of my life, I didn't know how hard you had to work to become successful. In the last 3-4 years since the Pride has become virally successful and all the attention has come our way, I didn't realize how hard you have to work. But you know what though? It's such a triumph, such an uplifting feeling when you're working that hard and you sit down and you start realizing there's signs which are guiding your direction. Good things come to those who wait. My ass. What good things come to wait nothing. You don't want to wait for nothing. You don't wait for nothing. You got to go hard. Anybody waiting there, it's a nice cliche, like one of those things written on the bathroom wall. You don't wait for anything. And circumstances I think are holding you down, just put the dukes up. Let's go. This is what you're born for. You're born to get it on. You ain't born to kind of coast along. Hey, everything going melancholy. This is all nice, sunny day. Ducks crossing the street. Get going. Ain't no ducks crossing no street. You got to go hard. You got things coming at you. A snowball right in the kisser. You tasting blood in your mouth, thinking, what the hell happened to me? Oh, my goodness. I'm supposed to sit down now and sulk? You ain't sit down and sulk. You're packing a snowball, ice ball. Put a chestnut in that snowball. Fling it back. Fling it back. Come on. Bring it. What else you got? What else you got? Life ain't going to knock me down. Not anymore. Not anymore. not 30 feet away. I look constantly for signs. I'm telling you right now, I got a bus driver looking at me, winked at me the other day, right? And it's a sheepish grin. I'm like, what? Weirded out. And I got a feeling that, you know, I might be a little bit, you know, a negative feeling on this day. I'm kind of walking around with a little negativity. I got clients coming in, and that kind of put me in the right perspective. Wow, that was a sign to knock me back on track, to get back to the optimism, positiveness of what I do, of what we do here at the Pride, all of our trainers, right? Your circumstances don't define you. They don't define you. You lift up, you rise, you make it happen. You're not a victim. You never were. You never were a victim. It's a big misconception. Oh my God, we were a victim. Things aren't working out for us. It's not you're a victim. You're controlling your circumstances. If something happens to you, learn from it and rise above it. You know, so circumstances, rise above those things that happen to you and make it happen. You can do it. You just got to believe. Work hard and make your dreams happen, because you can do it. The Pride Personal Trainer, Beast.